उसके पांव पालने में ही नजर आते हैं. The child is the father of the man. We've heard this. The child is the father of the man is an epigram, a short, shocking statement. आप सोचते हो कि इसका क्या मतलब है? तो इसका ये मतलब है कि what will the child be as an adult is very evident in his childhood. And this I have seen in Chaitanya Mishra. He joined our school in class 8th and today he is in class 12th. A child who has paved his way through technology and his interests and his creative thinking has helped him apply critical thinking, problem solving and reach levels which are beyond imagination at his age. So today I am overwhelmed because as a principal I would be taking a podcast of Chaitanya Mishra, who joined us in class 8 and today in class 12th, doing really well in PCM, and he is made a kind of inspiration for all others to follow. So over to Chaitanya.
Hi, I'm Chaitanya. I'm 16. I'm in class 12th right now. I am building RL environments for AI agents, and we just raised the first pre-seed round, and now we are working stealth and making the best generation company on the planet. I am him. I left Dario on red, and Sam, my DMs are open, by the way.
Hello, Chaitanya. For everybody listening, today I would like you to throw light on who you are and what are you doing special that a principal of the school is taking your podcast.
So I am Chaitanya. I am 16. I'm in grade 12 right now, and I've been building in AI for the past 4 years. When AI started in 2021, I DM'd Greg Brockman telling him that this is incredible and I want to work in it. He gave me some beta access to the first versions of ChatGPT, and since then I've been very interested in technology and in AI. Recently I raised my first pre-seed round. I'm starting a company in the US, and I have incredible people who are backing me right now, my school, my investors and everything.
Okay. Were you always interested in technology, or it was like a sudden fervor which came into your mind?
I got my first computer when I was 9 years old, so I was like really interested in what's inside that. I opened it up, I pulled some plug, I ruined it. So after that I was like, okay, so I can't mess around with things in the hardware, so maybe I can like try modifying the software and all. And then I installed Linux, I customized it to my preferences, and then it was like, this is really cool, how do people make this? So I found who's the current maintainer of Linux. It was Rui Silva at that time. I emailed him and told him that I'm really interested in technology, I'm 10 years old and I'm doing this. So he was like, really cool, you need to learn programming to participate in making Linux. So I started learning programming, I learned some C, I learned some TypeScript, and then I became a maintainer at Linux Foundation. So that was the starting point for me when I started liking technology and got into all this stuff.
Okay. So do you think the age is in any way a barrier in this particular field, where usually people who are a little younger, they strive into these kind of professions, but you started off very early. So was the age a barrier in any way?
Legally it was, of course, but I think having all this stuff at this age, it gives you a freedom to make mistakes. People won't judge you if you don't have a proper solution right now. Because they understand that you still have time to figure it out. You don't have to rush anything. You have a lot of room for improvement. You have a lot of room to experiment. So I think being this age, it's like really helpful to me. And for example, what I have done, if a 24-year-old would have done the same thing, it wouldn't be that impressive. It's like, okay, you have done this. But because of my age, I'm getting the utmost attention out of it.
You also recently raised funding for your company. So at your age, it's a very spectacular thing that you did. So would you like to share something about it?
So I had no plans to raise funds. I was in Bangalore living with some friends, hanging out, building stuff, and I got a call from an investor and they're like, okay, let's meet tomorrow. We were like, okay, they were just testing us or something. So we went to their house and for talking for about 8 hours, they were like, okay, I would like to give an offer. We thought they will like give us a grant or something because we did not have a product. and it's like very very rare that people get funding without a product. So we thought it's a grant or something, and we're like, okay, sure. And then they were like, we want to give you $200,000 for 10%. And we were like, what? We don't even have a product. So we explained to them that, okay, what you're expecting from us, what do you want? They were like, okay, we have faith in you, we have trust in you. You can do whatever you want with this money. Just build a generation company. So then we realized that, okay, so people have faith in us. We have the potential to do that. And then we started exploring other options. We got a call from many other investors, and then we had to choose from many of them, and we liked all of them. Obviously they were like really amazing people, but at the end we couldn't work with some of them, and we worked with some of them. So raising that round was really nervous and first time thing for me, and I did not know how things went. We had no legal knowledge or guidance or something, so it was really overwhelming for me. When I signed the term sheet, I was like, okay, this is amazing. My life is changing right now, and this is a generation moment in my life. So at that moment, I realized that, okay, so I'm making it. I'm winning it. I named my winning team in a competition, and we have WhatsApp group named with that. And so my investor told me that you are actually the winning team now, and it was really fun.
So you didn't have anything figured out. So, what did you do to convince the investors? They did take a risk, though, because you didn't have anything figured out as such, and you did not even dream that you would be raising these funds. So, what were the techniques or the tactics that you must have applied that they got? Or what was your demeanor in those moments? Like, what confidence did they see? Because I see a vast confidence change in you from that shy Chaitanya to a very talkative Chaitanya. So, what did you do to convince those investors?
We went there with no pitch deck or a resume or something. We did not have a pitch in mind. We just answered their questions, and when they realized that we don't have that mindset of like doing something just for the sake of it, just for the sake of money, and they realized that money doesn't matter that much to us. It's a secondary thing for us. We want to build a generation company. That's our priority. So they were really impressed with that thinking, and they thought that we wouldn't waste that money they gave us. We won't like party all of it, and so we did not use any tactics. We just went with our flow. We behaved like what we are. We did not like try to be what say stuff that we don't want to do or we won't do, and that's it. I think that impressed them enough that we are saying the truth, that it's good or bad. So
you are into a very fairly unconventional path if you go to see. What is your take on the formal education now? What do you presume that people will think that how are you pursuing your formal education, or how do you think of yourself maybe 10 years from now, where formal education is concerned? Because it has to go hand in hand, because the confidence that has come in you is maybe because of the formal education that you got, as well as the creative bent of mind which you had towards technology. So what's your say here?
I think formal education is still really important. People think school of as like they will teach you everything, but that's not it. School has so many subjects just to get you in like all the waters and make you understand that these are the options available to you, and you still have to go deep in one of those topics. Formal education helps really good with that, because for example, I wouldn't know what Microsoft Paint is if I didn't study computer in class first. So that's how everything starts. You have to start learning small things from the school and like go deeper in that when you are interested in it. So I think formal education is still very important. However, of course, after 10 years, formal education will change a lot. People will go towards more specialized learning, and that's what many NEPs and all are coming about that. But I still think formal education has played a really good role in my life. When I came to the school, I was not into technology that much, but I was of course interested in technology. But when I came here, I got some creative freedom. I went to the DT lab, and then I started like learning how to 3D print and stuff. And of course, it helped me a lot. School is really important for all of us. It's not like I have a unconventional path, so I have to like sideline school or something. I still have to do homework. I still have to complete assignments. I still have to give exams. So formal education is not a side thing. Yeah, you have to pursue
because
it.
I keep quoting your examples that though you keep away from school, but you are online in your classes and you do cater to the responsibilities of a student, side by side. So in this unusual moment where the generation is growing in artificial intelligence, what should be the approach of children or students in general according to you, so that they fare equally well in both the arenas?
I think this is the best time to learn something because having a mentor 24/7 available to you, personalized to your needs, is like the best thing one could have. When I was learning computer, I did not have AI. Of course, it was a long time ago, and if I would have had access to such models which we have today, I would be a much better person, or much creative person. I think having AI think for you, then synthesize for you, then like get together your thoughts is like a really, really big advantage anyone of this generation has over any other generation, because in the next generation it will be all common. Everyone will have the same technology, but if someone has the edge right now, it matters a lot.
Great. So young people these days, even the old people these days, are very much on the social media, and everybody has a social media handle, and there's lots of things available online where people are researching, they're finding time, and they're surfing through just because of their hobbies, interests. So, do you think, like seeing things online, do you get perturbed with any comparisons that you see, that maybe you are not at that level, you are a little lower, or anything of that sort? Do you ever
I
feel
think
that?
looking at achievements, that's obviously motivated me, reading all the stories from Zuckerberg, Peter Thiel, and all. But uh, I still think comparison of humans is not a great thing to do, because every human is unique. Someone is doing something great in some other area that no one knows. So I did not get demotivated, or I did not get my confidence down. But of course, I got motivated with reading all those cool stuff people did, and I was like, okay, I have to do something cool of my own. But it did not affect me to go in a direction. My direction is mine. I just have to be successful in any direction I want.
You did have telephonic conversation with many of the technology icons. So, would you like to name a few of them?
I talked to Sam Altman, I talked to Jared Friedman, I talked to Umesh Khanna, who's the talent engineer of XAI. I talked to Gary Tan, I talked to Matt Clifford, I talked to a lot of people, and it was really cool talking to them. I think they are the coolest people I've ever met in my life, and I really want to stay in touch with them. I have their phone numbers and all. I keep messaging them with cool stuff I build, and they are really lenient with responding to me, giving reviews. It's really amazing.
Okay, great. If the students who are watching you today, they may be also equally ambitious. So, what should be their line of action according to you?
I think just going at it is the best strategy right now. Do random stuff. Like if you are interested in filmmaking, just write stories, random stories. It doesn't have to be a Bollywood story. A random cow and animal stories are also stories, right? So making stuff is really, really important out now. Do experiments. If you are interested in physics, go DM random people of physics. Make random theories of yourself and then publish them on social media or something. If you are interested in technology, start learning programming, or in any field. Like if you are into 3D printing, start learning how to make CAD models. So going from square one to a random experiment is really, really important at this stage.
If there was one thought you would like to leave this conversation with, as a thought to students who are watching, or maybe the audience who is listening to you, what would be that thought?
I think locking is really, really important. You have to lock in. You have to focus on what you want, what you enjoy, on what you want to work on, and be focused to that goal instead of doing. You have to do random things, but you have to do random things in a direction. So doing stuff that will not help you in any way possible is not good. So I think that's it. Just students need to lock in.
And do you want to say something about the initiative that you've taken, which has given you maybe a niche where you can get into Harvard and Yale or other universities that you have been, MIT, which you have been talking about?
Yeah, so of course, getting into university is really, really easy when you have all this pedigree. So I obviously have like talks with all the professors and all the associates of all these universities. Getting into university is not my current goal, but of course, people watching obviously want to get into like these cool universities. I think they only look at how creative you are, how hustling you are, can you lock in or no. So they just look at what you are capable of and not what you have done in school, what you have achieved. And of course they look at achievement, but it's not the main thing. You have to be capable and you have to improve yourself. Like improving a personality or your skills is the big factor is that. Yeah.
So I'll close with any one adjective, only one adjective which describes you perfectly, Chaitanya.
One adjective. It's the hardest question of this conversation.
Because I have that adjective in mind, but I'd like to listen something from you. Any one adjective?
I would say focused.
Okay, great, very great. I would call you the charismatic Chaitanya. So wonderful speaking to you. I am sure you are an inspiration to your juniors as well as to your peers, and I wish you luck. And in fact, this would be the best podcast that I have done, because we have had podcasts being taken, and this is the one I'm taking of a student. So the best Guru Dakshina to me. Thank you so much, Chaitanya. Chaitanya, you'll just have to say yes or no, or choose any one option in this rapid fire. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Books or technology?
Technology.
A traditional method or modern method?
Modern method.
Okay. Regular school or dummy school?
Regular school.
Great. Winter or summer?
Summers.
Okay, great. So that was a way by which I maybe understood some feel about you, Chaitanya. So thank you for that rapid fire.